People smuggling from Vietnam to European Union has emerged as a focus issue in recent years. Authorities have cracked down on trafficking rings, but victims often remain silent. Name changed had to wait 12 years before he could return from Europe to his parents in Vietnam. He couldn't return earlier because he had lived illegally in Germany and lacked the necessary papers to travel freely. As a young man in search of a better life, he had decided to try his luck in Europe in 2012. The then 20-year-old and his family borrowed money to pay human traffickers. Nam was smuggled into Germany via Russia and lived the life of a naked person, a term used in Vietnamese chat groups on Facebook like Lost, perhaps Duke, German law to describe illegal or undocumented migrants. In such groups, people can pose questions anonymously, including queries related to accessing health care, travel outside Germany, marriage, and divorces. So you see, Germany and EU are taking serious stance against human traffickers, against smugglers. And you see that most of the countries in EU now are transforming or reforming or amending their Traffickers Act or their Smuggling Act in order to crack down on these people. And on the other side, you will see that in as much as they are reforming this Traffickers Act and all that, it makes those journeys more difficult. And the higher the risk, the more money these traffickers will be requesting from the people who are desperate to travel. At the end of the day, all these things boil down to third world countries to make their countries work, review their policies, implement policies both with foreign investors or local investors, policies that are centered to reposition, to re-strategize and reposition their countries to work. Because when a country is working, when the people can see hope in their country, people won't be risking their lives. Families won't be selling their family belongings or their lands or their businesses or borrow money for their family members to travel in search of greener pastures. So things are getting more difficult day by day. Cost of living is skyrocketing. So it is now embedded in any leader to put their people first, to put their country first. Countries that are going to be holding elections in the nearby future, every citizens of that country must vote as if their life, the life of their country, depend on their vote. Because it is high time people should be voting with their conscience and not be voting through their stomachs. People should stop voting with sentiment. People should start voting with conscience. When voters go to vote these days, they have to be voting as if their country depends on it, as if their breath, their life depends on it. Because that is the only way countries will start voting for people who have what it takes to be able to reposition their country, to be able to implement policies that will make life much easier for their citizens to navigate through lives or to go through life easily with lesser hurdles. The earlier the better.